Hi, you guys. Leanne Holitza here at the Healing Studio. All right, so we're headed into, we just had a full moon in Virgo. So hopefully everybody's working on organizing themselves and getting kind of some perfectionist tendencies under wraps. um, so let's see. If you have not done this before, when you want a personal reading, you could put me please in the comments. I will be coming to you. It will take me a bit to get through the list just because there's a lot of me pleases that come right off the bat and then go kind of down the list. Okay. So um, let's see. A couple of announcements. We just had guides group, which was awesome. The event was really profound. The next one's going to be in April. We have in March, we have the Light Council Live. We've got our sound healing stuff going on still. Fusion healing yoga is this week. Not this week, next week on March 6th. So that's where you get some yoga and some readings from me to keep you going, some healing work from me. Got the clarity breath work stuff. So we've got quite a few things going on. So check it out. Let's do some Amanda Ellis, Marilyn Monroe spray today. Goddess energy for us. And we're using celestite. Okay. So celestite is really good for gentleness and grace. It's good when you need a little bit of, self-acceptance, love, that kind of thing. So we can get that going today. I'm going to use the Flower Evolution deck. It's sold out for me to be able to get, but but this deck, when it comes back, it's got words and things. Somebody's knocking on my door. Hold on, you guys. Hi. So no, you're in the exact right place. Hold on. Okay, everybody, hold on one second. Sorry, I'm doing live. So it's here. I think is it 1 to 3? Or no, it's 12 to 2. I'm not teaching. Oh, it's for never a dull moment, you guys. Okay. The oracle card readings happening right now. That was a student. Okay. So I'm the first doer, and she heard some voices. So sorry about that. All right, let's keep going here. So Flower Evolution deck I was talking about has some words on it and stuff too. So if I can get it right. But we're going to start with our weekly oracle from the Yantra deck first. And then we're going to go from there. Okay. So again, me please. All right. So this is the start of our collective group reading. So this is for the week. Okay. Truth is upside down. Okay. Now this is when you're lying to yourself. You're telling yourself things that are not true. You're making yourself miserable because you're not choosing freedom. You're not choosing free thoughts. That is a good opportunity to kind of acknowledge, all right, maybe there are some things I could review, and I could review the truths. Okay. The helper card for this week is, what are you not in love with? Okay. And why are you not in love with it? And what do you want to do about that? I mean, if you're not in love with it anymore, why is it still there? And if you can't return to love, this card says returning, it might be a loving thing to do to release it. So just kind of pay attention to that. Okay. And then devotion. Okay. So devotion is happening with the end of the week coming. So when you clean out the things you don't love, you have more space for the things you do love. So, hey, that works out pretty good. Now I want you to notice this is a triangles. Okay. Triangle in my world of energy work is self, other, something together, that we couldn't be apart. And you want that something together that we couldn't be apart to be the best thing ever. Okay. Like, for example, you and I. I couldn't possibly be doing a successful Facebook Live reading if you weren't on the other end receiving it, right? I mean, I would just be talking to a vacuum. So thank you for joining me. All right, let's do our 1, 2, 3s, okay? So this is the start of it. Resonate with. Now, if you're watching this later, this is a way to get your own reading. You just resonate with. If you're watching this live, this is the beginning of your personal reading. You're going to add on to what we just talked about. Okay. All right. So 1 is this card. 2 is this card. 3 is this card. Okay, so which one really pulls you? All right. If this one pulls you, you're going to go for presence and just going for it. Okay, so you're going to have expansion of chi energy and clarity about what you want this week. Okay, new talent, new idea coming through. If you picked 2, you got the papaya flower. This one was called the jade succulent. This is receptivity and being gentle. Okay, collaborate, not compete. Okay, receptivity to your own talents and the talents of others. Remember the triangles. What do you got? What do I got? What can we do together? Okay, and if you got this one, you're doing bee balm, which is hope and be still. Okay, so one pointed focus, hope, concentration this week. Okay, all right. Now here we go into the world of individual readings. I will tell you, if we see the card more than once, 3 times, it's for all of us. If you hear a message that's for you, it probably is. And sometimes I stack you guys together. I could shuffle and pull the same card again just because I want to keep talking about that particular topic. So just because your name's not on the screen doesn't mean it's not worth listening to. Okay, so Cynthia, you've got some digital detox going for you. Yarrow, okay. This is when you've been around too much radiation, or it could be an airplane type thing, or just too much screen time. Okay, so this week would be good to really limit any exposure to anything that would be kind of a radiation. Now, also just keep in mind, you might go pick up some yarrow flower essence. You guys, it's typically carried in the natural grocery sections, and it is a really good aura stitcher. It's really good for stitching things together. Okay. Courtney, you're going to work with some fireweed this week, recovery and forgiveness. Okay. Feeling that love is all around. And sometimes the best forgiveness is to let somebody go or something go. So remember, the card this week is looking about, can you return to love, or is it time to let it go? This is about healing heartache. Okay. So this week is your opportunity to heal heartache, which means sometimes you first have to experience it. Gina, you're working with navel orange blossom, which is warmth and that it's good to be alive. Inspiration, engagement, balancing reproductive systems, that kind of thing. Okay. So any kind of warmth that you need in regards to feeling, especially towards yourself while you do this loving clean out. Okay. All right. Taryn, Eli, and Chloe. Taryn, you've got the Bodhi tree. Okay, so boundless love and true love is unconditional. So this is about being tender and open-hearted, okay? Really receptive to that love that's around you and clear when it's not, okay? Eli, you're working with hollyhock, which is softening of character. So it's about basically not feeling powerless, but also not feeling like you have to be kind of aggressive or defensive. This card is very much talking about taking care of others. It's a good time to be taking care of others, putting yourself aside. Okay, this week for you, Chloe, the focus is all on silk floss. Okay, so confidence, time to shine. All right, be able to be yourself, be self-expressive. You think of that love thing that we've got going on. Where are the relationships where you can truly be yourself and communicate who you are? Okay, go there. Heidi, dandelion, relaxation, dissolve tension. Okay, so really giving yourself experience of really just relax. Okay, give yourself a chance to just notice when you're really holding a lot of tension in the shoulders. It's about responsibilities, and sometimes about responsibilities that are not actually yours to take. So be aware of that this week. Okay, all right. Kimberly, for you this week, we are going to be focusing on nasturtium, spontaneity. Spice up your life with a little of joy that's just like going here, going there, becoming, getting out of the routine, being able to kind of just do some spontaneous things. Really see also, what do you love about the spontaneous and what don't you love about it? And get back to Trimming those habits out that are no longer serving you. Okay. All right. Diane, for you this week, you're going to focus on the mandala, acceptance, falling in love with what is. Okay. So this is just a deep peace energy. Okay. This is very much like I accept whatever feels uncomfortable. I make myself more uncomfortable by fighting against what it is. So I choose to feel comfortable in myself and the situations around me, and I accept it. And if I don't feel comfortable, I use that to tell myself I need to move and go in a different direction. Okay, Rob, nasturtium again. Okay, we might be seeing this one. Spontaneity, spice up your life. Okay, so I'm going to read this just because nasturtium comes to the rescue to spice things up. Okay, so just giving yourself a little bit. This is also good for if you're feeling sorrow or worry. And if you push that together with that, the truth and the love messages, it might be too many storytellings to yourself that are creating the problems. Okay. Kelly, you're going to work with navel orange blossom, just like Gina. You're going to be warm and feeling, this is if you're feeling like uninspired. This is really good for like, okay, I'm going to warm up my life. I'm going to inspire myself with the simplest things, buy yourself flowers kind of thing, or whatever, a warm cup of tea, whatever, really makes you feel connected. Okay. Matthew's got fireweed. The second time we've seen this one, throat chakra block. Something hasn't been said. And this is a card for recovery and forgiveness. It's about heartache. Okay. So something has not been expressed regarding heartache this week. It's going to be it's going to be important to be reflecting, at least expressing and validating for yourself how this has been feeling, whatever this is. Okay. You've got the context. Nicole, you got two cards that want to come out. You got Bee Balm, which if you picked at the beginning, that's saying hope and be still. Be lighthearted and one-pointed focused. And Pink Lotus, divine wisdom. Uh-oh, knock on the door again. Hold on, you guys. Hi. Yeah. We got the oracle cards going on. I'm doing a live reading. Oh, come on down here. I'm sorry. No worries. Oh my goodness, you guys. Talk about Nicole, the message for you. Be still, but watch Leanne not be able to. Soothing and calm with the Pink Lotus. Pink Lotus is like an overall enhancer. When it comes into a reading, it's like enhancing everything. Okay, so this is really much divine wisdom. So being still will allow the divine wisdom in. Okay, Seth. Okay, Squash Blossom for you. Liberation by feeling into your body. Okay, getting out of your stagnant creativity and starting to feel into what do you love to create and why, and how can you do more of that? Okay. I got to remember when I put a class right at noon that I'm not teaching. I need to put a receptionist out there or something. Okay, Cece, you have got Yarrow. Okay, so digital detox like Cynthia. If you're feeling drained or spending long hours in front of your screens, this card is basically saying back away a little bit. Okay, so little detox for you. Like I said, you guys, it's a staple to have some yarrow in your life. All right, Robin. Oh, you're getting two as well. You've got white water lily, which is about awareness, combined with pink magnolia, which is about self-care. So if you take really good care of yourself, you'll have more awareness this week. Okay, Robin? So self-care combined with paying attention. Not always taking care of everybody else, is what your guides just said. Austin, bird's foot lotus. This is about taking charge, okay? Cheerful, laughter, ease. Let's do this, you guys. Follow me. It's kind of like, somebody knocks on your door. What can you do in the middle of a live? You got to just roll with it. All right. Jordan, you've got African Daisy, which is playfulness and being silly. It's like having a lot of responsibilities and being able to just kind of put them down for a minute and not think about them. Okay. So this week, put those responsibilities down. Shine your light, Katie. You got silk floss. Second time we've seen this. Confidence, time to shine, ability to be proud of yourself, self assured. This card is saying very much like trim away the things you don't love, focus on the things you do with confidence. Okay, Lisa. Mandevilla again. This is acceptance and falling in love with what is. I'm going to read a little bit. When in your life have you recently felt a twinge of discomfort and the prospect of losing something? This is very much saying be deep acceptance and appreciation for what might be transforming. Okay. All right, Kimberly. And you guys, hopefully you're looking at the screen when you see what I'm saying names, because I know there's sometimes same names coming up a couple times. Okay, this is about getting more healing sleep, okay? Deep, calm, steadiness, strong spiritual connection in your sleep, okay? Nerves are frazzled when this card comes, passion flower. Okay, so work with your frazzled nerves, be really gentle. Throat chakra block again, something you need to say. Sometimes we just need to say it to ourselves, so maybe write it down, write a letter, tear it up, whatever. Okay, Tanya, Hollyhock, softness of character. Soft is transformative. Are you in a challenging situation or relationship that has feeling powerless? Okay. This one is saying soften your character. This is about caring for others. Second time we've seen that this week too. Okay. Janelle and Donnie. Janelle, you're working with bamboo, which is unwavering determination, making the impossible possible. So really putting yourself in that position of being able to, just be determined, whatever it is. And think about that love triangle thing that we've got going on. Only give yourself to the energies that you feel love back from. Okay. Donnie, you're working with Pink Spirea, which is let your inner child laugh and play and be just kind of, what does your childlike self want to do this week? What does your childlike self want to do when we think about the things we love versus don't love? I mean, come on, let's be real. We got to do laundry and dishes, but maybe we don't do them in the rigor we've been doing them. Maybe this week the child wants to let them pile up for a minute. Just saying. Just see what you want to do with your inner child this week. Kalina, you have got fireweed. Okay, so third time we've seen this, guys, which I've been hearing. I heard this message on Friday night too from the guides. This is forgiveness. Okay, fireweed is about dissolving the emotions of the experiences that have hurt us, that have hurt our hearts. I know I could really use this right now. I totally love that this is coming up for all of us. So this week, we're dissolving heartbreak, feelings of emotionally being attacked, and fatigue. Okay, and we are magnifying feeling love all around, forgiveness, and recovery. Okay, so fireweed for all involved, including you, Kalina. Okay, Patty. You're going to work with strawberry blossom, optimism and expecting the best, fresh perspectives, seeing how things could be better than you even let them be, that kind of thing. Yeah. All right, Janice, you're going to be working with white magnolia. This is about spiritual fulfillment and changing in a big way, waking up in a very big way. I'm seeing lots of fives lately. And that is spiritual awakening stuff. And it's a lot of putting like the non-spiritual stuff on pause and only paying attention to the stuff that feels like it's lifting you up. Okay. So that's your message for the week. Barbara, you're going to be working with red hibiscus, which is a fresh perspective as well. Hitting the refresh button, hope, relief, light at the end of the tunnel, sense that you're well cared for by the universe, even when it feels like you're not. Okay. All right. And I just want to say to the end of the list, I'm coming, and I will go a little over since I had some distractions here. Phineas, you're down at the bottom there, but I am totally coming. Gina, Maria, Patty. Okay. All right. Christy. Okay. Papaya flower. Okay. So if you picked the number 2 at the beginning, it's coming back. Receptivity is gentleness, collaboration with other people, seeing that you're not the end all be all for things, and neither are they. It's okay to kind of share the gifts. Okay, Kira, you're working with dandelion, which is the second time we've seen this. Are you experiencing tension? Okay, let yourself be in joyful presence of your physical body. Let the physical tension go. Finn, for you this week, you're going to work with the Night Blooming Sirius, which is a fearless taking the leap card. It's about going through your true gifts. Who cares who sees you fail? It's just fun to try. So fearless leaps this week, okay? Stephanie, you got the pink lotus. Okay, so divine wisdom, looking within, being really like revitalized but calm. Get that stuck, stagnant energy out. Really begin to be back in connection with the flow of the divine energies. All right, Sam, you got Euphrasia, which is about intuition and making decisions, being decisive this week. Trust your decisions, decide, align with those decisions, okay? Natalie, you've got the banana yucca. Okay. So hidden potential and uncovering your secret talents. So this is collaboration with leadership to tell you who they might think you are too and how we might work together to help you become that and get some mentoring going on. Okay. Remember that love stuff. Clean it up, especially the stuff you're lying to yourself about. Okay. All right. Kay, you've got the mountain laurel. Total comfort, let it all hang out, play big, and have some mental freedom this week. All right, Charlie, you're going to focus this week on the pink magnolia, which is taking exquisite care of yourself and really using your energy for your own needs only. So really being really good about taking care of all your needs, physical, mental, spiritual needs. Ian, we got you with Euphrasia too. Make a decision. Don't be indecisive this week. Watch out for that tendency. Make a decision, be okay with it. And if it fails, that's okay. Just make another decision. Okay. Mimi, you're going to focus on bamboo, unwavering determination and making things possible, even the stuff that you find challenging. The bamboo is coming to help you this week to do what you need to do. Okay. All right. Tiff, you've got pink magnolia. Okay, so this is the third time's charm, you guys. So that means it's for everybody. It says pink magnolia encourages us to value our needs as much as everyone else's. Make time for self-care. Okay, so very important. Brought it down. Third time's charm for us all. Thank you. Joe, I think you meant thank you, not then you, although maybe I should pull a card for myself. Joe, you've got fire star orchid. Okay, wild creativity and thinking outside the box. Think about things you haven't seen yet. Maybe it's a miracle that hasn't happened, but it will. Ask for help from the higher self if you want. Get into alignment with that possibilities of miracles, okay? Miranda, you brought third time's the charm for Mandevilla. Acceptance, fall in love with what is. So this is for all of us. But Miranda, you're focusing on dissolving attachment and helping yourself feel secure in love and inspired by profound peace and what the way things are. Sometimes we make ourselves crazy by not accepting that we're not where we are yet wanting to be, but where we are is okay, you know? Aaron, rhododendron, be compassionate, be kind to yourself, okay? Motherly love and steady equanimity for you this week, okay? So really being into receiving motherly love if it's from yourself or other sources and giving it where you can as well. All right? Think of that love message. Only mother what you will love. Hannah, papaya flower. Okay. Receptivity, gentle is powerful. This is the third time we've seen it. So this is also for all of us. Divine, feminine, and masculine aspects balanced. Okay. This is also about being able to reduce hardness or push that is going on. Instead, just softness. You can't push the flower open. It has to just unfold. Okay. Deanna, navel orange blossom third time. So here's the message, another message for all of us. Warmth, and it's good to be alive. I'm going to read this part. Navel blossom breaks down the walls inside of us, warms up the heart, magnifies sensuality and playfulness, and appreciates us for helping us feel more alive. Okay, so this week, you guys, cutting out the things that are making us grumpy, that we don't love, that we don't want, focusing on warming it up, taking care of ourselves, and dissolving the hardness. Clara, you're going to be working with pink spirea. Second time we've seen that. Laughter. Let your inner child play. Feeling free yet supported for you this week. Okay. So wherever you can kind of, think about the little kid that feels safe to run onto the playground because mom's sitting on the bench right there watching, that's kind of the energy that you're going for this week. Okay. Naomi, you're bringing this back for the fourth time, okay? So gentleness, okay? So I'm going to read what it dissolves. hardness of character, envy, refusal to accept help, fears about motherhood or menopause, confusion regarding sexuality or sexual orientation, brings in balanced feminine and masculine, collaboration, receptivity, community mindset, compatible with relationships, including parental. Okay. So the focusing on healing some of that, sending you some love, Naomi. All right, Denise, you've got the Bodhi tree. Boundless love. True love is unconditional. Are you ready to love more profoundly? This week, this card is very much about tenderness, open-heartedness, wherever you can find it. If you've needed to protect yourself for a long time, now is the week to try to look into what you don't love and how you're going to trim that out and give yourself a little space. All right, Mandevilla again, fourth time, acceptance, falling in love with what is. Okay, going to read a little more. Patience, peace, contentment, freedom, creativity for all of us, but it all dissolves anger, anguish, sadness as a result of clinging. Okay, so just accept what is. I think we're going to do this, you guys, even with all those distractions. Patty, oh, you're getting two. You're bringing squash blossom forward, which is that feeling, liberation and free in your body. And Arctic lupine, deep peace as you're supported and calm in your sense of safety and protection. So liberation while you're safe. Okay. That's your focus this week. All right. Sometimes we're safer when we are liberating ourselves than putting ourselves under somebody else's stuff. Maria, strawberry blossom, optimism, expect the best. Where you feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay. So the second time we've seen this, fresh perspective, openness to growth opportunities. Okay. So be open as you trim away some things. That makes room for something else, something healthier sometimes. Oh, third time's the charm. Expect the best. Strawberry blossom. All right. Strawberry blossom cuts through pessimism, dissolves the habit of expecting or preparing for the worst. It gives us a fresh outlook on life, inspires the idea that anything is possible. So, Gina, thanks for bringing anything is possible to the week for all of us. But that's definitely what you're going to be working on. All right. Phineas, I made it. You're at the bottom of the list. It's not even out of time. So if there's people hanging out waiting, feel free to type me, please. You got 5 times the charm on the papaya flower. Okay, so doubling down on this, you guys. The guides are very much saying, drop the hardness of character. You don't have to defend yourself to people who don't understand you. This week is a good week. Be very gentle and let that be the power that you have. I'm a gentle person and I gently remove myself from the situations that are no longer serving me. Okay. All right. Well, if you're hanging out, feel free to type me, please. I literally have 2 minutes left, which I'm shocked about given everything. I talk fast, I know. Okay, I'm going to throw a card for myself because, I know that Joe meant to do then thank you. But okay, mine is going to be, third time's the charm for this one too, you guys. So I'm bringing forth the divine wisdom and the ability to look within. Okay, spiritual insight and understanding. This is the third time's the charm. So it's for all of us, not just for me. Pink light lotus inspires us to use the craziness of daily life to wake up, bloom into our purest selves, magnetize our ability to be more compassionate and loving beings. All right. All right. Yay. Okay. And then I'll throw one for my husband, who sometimes watches this from the grocery store. Thank you for shopping for me, honey. All right. I'm going to put the banner up just in case. Boop. All right. For Matt Holitza. Oh, he's bringing third time. See, I got to keep going because he's bringing third time's the charm for all of us. Be balm again. Hope and be still. Soothing yourself during a transition, a trauma, or a heartache. Get one-pointed focus. Distractions and tension, anguish, despair, and sadness are dissolving. Trauma and post-traumatic stress is getting supported out of your system. So good. All right. Little bee balm for you, darling, for the week. Oh, and Karen, you're squeezing in at the last minute. Cool for you. Here we go. Get you a card. Your focus this week is Strawberry Blossom, which is the 4th time we've seen this card today. So it says, where do you feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop? Okay, so This is dissolves blindness to possibility and opportunities. Pessimism or expecting the worst, dread, negativity, or drudgery, and brings in fresh perspective, openness to growth and opportunity, and optimism. Woohoo! Woot woot! All right, you guys. That's it for today. I'll see you next week. And oh, yep, you're welcome, darling. All right, everybody. Have a fabulous rest of your week. And I would love to hear from you if you feel like you want to report back. You could do so in the comments. YouTube is the best way to do that. But you can do it on Facebook too, wherever you're coming in. And go have a fabulous self-care week. Okay, bye.